It's me, your boy. Still here, still kicking. Where have I been? I've been playing Stardew Valley. Started another farm, and all of my free time went to Stardew Valley. Apart from, the migraines. But I'm here, making a video. I've kind of been sitting around waiting for a piece of mail to arrive from Canada to make another very specific video. But today, that showed up, and I thought I wanted to make a video about it. I haven't really been buying a lot of new, old dolls recently. Like a lot of people, I am very into blind boxes. I have always been into blind boxes. No, I have not succumbed to the Labubu. I will never understand that one. Sorry. I'm sure there's stuff that I like that other people hate. But a lot of what I have bought has been blind boxes. But I do have some bits and pieces that I wanted to show that have been cleaned up. Yesterday I went thrifting. I bought 2 dolls. One LOL Teen, who I don't know the name of. It's the one in like the school uniformy. And Delilah Fields with someone readjusted her eyes. So they're going to be fixer-uppers. You might see them in the future. But I thought that I would show a few things that I had restored, and then we can open my post from Korea together, because I got some new stuff from Pippo's doll. So not really in any particular order, just because she was the first one that I bought in here. I think this is totally corduroy or corduroy cool or something like that, Teresa. So her hand's behind her back because she sits and she leans because her legs are a bit. So yes, she has been restored. She's got a nice soft Kanekalon hair, the beanie that looks ridiculous. I absolutely love these suspender pants. They're not overalls. So she was from my friend Eleanor's childhood. This is something that Eleanor rescued for me. Her arm looks really weird. But it keeps her sitting. So yes, she got a clean up and an introduction into the collection, and I have finally finished restoring all of the Polly Pockets that Eleanor rescued for me as well. So here's 2 of them. I bought out the heart lockets because they have very bright interiors. There you go. All of the dolls were restored to the best of my ability. Some had arms glued back on. A lot of them are missing limbs. It's just kind of the way things are after 30 years. And I did repaint some of them with acrylic paint. You can guess how that went. So yeah, this was a sit down one day and just go through all of the, almost all of the lockets, the Polly Pockets. I had previously cleaned some. Loose doors. And now they're all clean. And everything has been put away on my shelves. I'll just reach over because this is the easiest thing to pick up. But you might remember seeing the Star Castle in a previous video. That has also been cleaned up. It is on the shelf over there. It's got things on it though. Yeah, there's no other Polly Pockets in this room. They're all in the front room. Since she's sitting next to me, we'll go with this beautiful Mina Fleur doll next. I got her off eBay, and I decided to just give her straight hair. What obviously drew me to her? Maylene's coat. I love this thing. It is absolutely glorious. It also came with the dress, which Phaedra is currently wearing, and the shoes, which were broken. So I cut the ankle straps off them and I put them on Marissa. Another recent purchase, and this is not going to turn into a thing, I promise. This is not going to turn into a thing. But I found this, is it Princess Luna? Build-A-Bear for $5. Actually, I think it was meant to be $3, but they charged me $5 for it, which, whatever. And she's been cleaned up. She had plaits all through her hair, so I fixed that up. A lot of the tinsel is no longer present. It's not going to turn into a thing. I just really like Build-A-Bear. And I really like, it's Princess Luna and Princess Celeste, isn't it? I like their designs. So she's been washed, she's been restored. She obviously doesn't stand up. Is that Led Boying with me? He's new. I saw him and I was like, that is my son. Yeah, that's all I brought in with me. That was quick. But I did bring in Ricky. I don't know if I've shown him like this, but he's very complete now. He's got his silly little outfit on. He does have a necklace in there. I don't know if you can see. It was one of the necklaces that came with the Momoko doll, which might have been my last video. He's holding a petty dust. I love this thing. It's like, what are you? But yeah, there's Ricky in his little, I had to fold his pants up because they were too long for him. And his loafers. So I've gotten a few things, mostly blind boxes, a couple of little bits and pieces, and I've been restoring things, but for the most part, I've been playing Stardew Valley. Eek. And I've done a couple of videos about blind boxes before. I think there's such a saturation of it that people don't really care. So there's none in my like immediate vicinity that I can grab. I don't think. No. But I've got, there's some Nomis hanging over there, a lot of skull pandas. I have a friend who is Alana, again, my toy buddy, who's very into skull panda. I've got some Kimons, there's some Samaels up there. I do quite like the fluffy ones. I like Dimmu, I like Molly. I have no voice for some reason. It's gonna be 43 degrees Celsius today. And I also have to call the doctor at some point because I'm running out of my medication. And I definitely put that off because phone calls. Anyway, you gotta sleep, right? And like not feel things in a way that makes you want to take your own skin off. So let's open the box. I just read this. These aren't dolls. This is my calendar from fucking Grey Coat. Well, if you like Claire Lovecat, stick around. Pippo's dolls haven't been sent yet. Probably should have read this before I like started filming a video. I'll go find some other stuff to show you. It's Lulu. Well, if you're here for Korean dolls, that's going to disappoint you. Whoopsies. Whatever this says. It's in Korean. Oh, you fold the bottom part. Look at all the tabs. If you don't watch Claire, you should watch Claire. Anyway, so that's not what I was expecting. Jeez. Sorry. Let me go find something else. I'm back. I really hope you can't hear the construction noises that are going on, even though it's probably too hot to be legally working. I don't think these guys care because they dump rubbish in the front yard. So I'm back. I decided to grab a couple of the blind boxes that are not Pop Mart and just give you a sample of what I've been collecting. And I did grab another Polly Pocket that is not structural, has not got something else sitting on it. So this is the pizzeria, if it wants to focus on that. It doesn't light up. And I can't get the screw out, so I can't replace the batteries. The screw is in there. It is now part of its makeup for the rest of forever. I think you turn this. There you go. I know what I'm doing. Anything else? Oh yeah, the oven opens. Pretty cool. I like that it's layered. I've got a house up there that I had when I was a kid that's also layered. A ghost in the bathroom. So, got a selection of stuff in front of me. Sorry if I don't know what they're called. I don't absorb the names of things. But since I mentioned Janome before, I thought I would grab one. This is from the Weather series. I don't know if it says any like information on the bottom. Nope. It's just a Nomi. She did have a hair clip. If you got this one, you're like, where's the hair clip? My smart doll's currently wearing it because I took it off her ear and then I was like, I can't put this back on your ear. Ouch. I do understand that it's supposed to be a hat. But, you know. So I've got two of these and I've got two of the Nomis with the little goat in the belly. How did I get these? Pop World? Whoopee? One of the two. They're the ones that have like the rotating eyes. Sorry, probably should have said rotating eyes and then rotated them so you could like not look if you didn't like that kind of thing. Sorry. Another one is Kimon. I love these. I think they have like absolutely amazing eye chips in the Kimons. I have 5. Pokemon pets. I got a duplicate of one of them, so I put the hat on my Liquid Twilight Herbert. Oh boy. I'll just go with the line that I've got in front of me. So, here's Hello Kitty with a fish on her head. Like, how do you, anything that's got a fish on its head, like, come on. I think it's supposed to be representative of something, but fish head. So I have two of these. These are the Nami figurines. I have two Nami like heads as well. I think that their faces are absolutely stunning. She did come with a hat. I didn't like it, so I just put sort of made my own keyring for her head. I've got this one and the sort of like bluey winter one. And then I have one of these Laura figurines. This I definitely got from Whoopi. I wish I'd gotten more of them. They're very, very cute, but of all the ones to get, I got a little mushroom picker. Sorry if you can see the dust. I just noticed it. I bought in two Emma figurines, and I've only just realized that they're from the same series. So sorry about that. So this guy's a plague doctor. Whoop. Very cool. I actually really like the Emma series. They're very well made. They're very like sturdy. And like, that's a really cool feature. I love that. And I also bought in the Empress, which they're from the same series. I should have picked a different one. I have two from the wedding series as well. So probably could have bought in one of those. This, I'm gonna have to look at her foot. No, it doesn't tell me. I don't know what this is. I got this before Christmas. You can take her headphones off, but she's very like shiny. She's just a little statuette. And I just think that I really like these little statuettes. I think they're kind of newish in the, I know Kika Goods does a lot of alternative blind boxes, but shipping from Kika Goods is too freaking high to get things sent to Australia. Shut the door. So I also have this little figurine, Missy. This one has information on her foot, and she is flocked here and on her skirt. I'm gonna look at this later and see that my putting my hand up did absolutely nothing. She also has inset eyes, so that's pretty cool. I like that. But yes, I do have a lot of Skull Panda, Molly, Dimmu. That's about it. I'm not like into multiple properties. I just see something and I like it. Although if I had to pick, I'd probably say I have more Skull Pandas than any other brand, and then Molly probably. Molly. So yeah, this video didn't go the way I thought it would. Probably should have known that. But now that I think about it, I did not get a shipping notification for the calendar either. Claire just put out a thing on YouTube that just said, we're shipping calendars now. Oh well, I now have 2 calendars and a day planner. So I have no excuse to not know what day it is. It's Wednesday. It's Wednesday. So hopefully I'll be able to put out more videos soon. Yes, obviously I keep mentioning that I want to do a updated collection tour. Oh, it just says Yandere. Which hasn't happened yet. Started. Sorry. Also, constant construction noises. Constant construction noises. I am in some circle of hell. but I'm still filling my life with beautiful things. Yeah! Hint, at some point I will do a Darkman collection video. I'm just waiting for this one thing to show up. Please show up. It's been like 2 months. But otherwise, yeah, just a couple of secondhand things. I've been buying a lot of Fangoria. I've been reading a lot. Those two things follow, obviously. Yeah, hopefully you couldn't hear the drilling. Sorry if you could. I have been listening to it every freaking day. Anyway, if you watched, thanks for watching. If you didn't make it this far, I completely understand. The video went somewhere that it wasn't supposed to go, but that's on me for not reading the box. But, you know, content is content, right? You say as you read the bad fan fiction. Bye.